All right, everybody, we are back with part 5 of our World Tournament Randomizer stream. We last left off at 5 wins, and 5 wins in the World Leaders Tournament. And in order to get to the Champions Tournament, which is the final tournament we have to beat, we need to win the World's Tournament 5 more times. So hopefully we can get a good team for that. And like always, there's always the donation incentives to kill the team. Hopefully, I can get a win or two. I've generally noticed over the last couple of streams with this, I've gotten like roughly 2 World Tournament wins and roughly like 3 or 4 deaths. Let's see how far we can get. We'll have to make a new team though, for sure. Alright, so let's head on over to the random Pokemon website. Okay. I better make these images visible. Okay. Who is our first Pokemon gonna be? Ooh, we're off to a very great start. I know for a fact that has Moxie. Can't wait to utilize that. Okay, who else we get? Stantler. I think we got Stantler on a previous team. Maybe we didn't, but I don't really remember if that thing has anything good going for it. Yeah, that's banned. Gotta reroll. Yeah, of course. Every team has to have a mascot. But then again, I've noticed with these World Tournament randomizers, even the first stage Pokemon can end up doing something really good for the team, like Ghastly with Destiny Bond, or Ralts with Focus Sash Memento. Like, it ended up coming really good and really in handy. Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and set the team up. Let me just load up let's take a look at Crocodile first. Oh, right, start the timer. Alright, let's see. The underused tier. Okay, that's kind of surprising. I guess it's not good enough for those higher tiers. Choice Scarf. Yeah, honestly, Choice Scarf honestly seems like the appropriate thing. You're basically just going to be sweeping. I honestly completely agree with this build. Okay, let's go ahead and make this Crocodile. Let's go, honestly, I think with Choice Scarf, we'll outspeed most things in the World Tournament. You know what? I'll go Jolly with this one. And then Choice Scarf is our item. And our ability is Moxie, which is actually one of its main abilities, so that's nice. No hidden ability today. Alright, I want max EVs in speed and attack. Stantler, my beloved. Is that a Menyummy 2? Oops, wrong account. Welcome, Menyummy. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna give this thing Earthquake, Crunch, Stone Edge, and this thing's not gonna need Pursuit. Maybe Superpower, but that's kind of an awful move. I think I'll go Brick Break here. Alright, Crocodile's done. Now let's take a look at Stantler. EU. Rather mediocre and never used. It's outclassed by Kangaskhan and Tauros, but which are speedier. Honestly, yeah, it looks like this thing's just main use is pretty much just Sucker Punch with Life Orb. I mean, that's pretty much one of the better strats. Interesting, this thing runs Double Edge instead of Return. I mean, Double Edge does have more power, but at the same time, you're very close to death. I don't want to go for Double Edge. Then again, I don't really want Toxic. This thing's not going to be outspeeding things. Hello, almost 999. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do... Alright, I'll give this thing the Life Orb. Only this thing had Sheer Force ability. I think I may as well do Intimidate and just lead with Stantler right away, because that's going to be a good use for it. Alright, so my moves will be Double Edge. Sucker Punch, probably its best move. Earthquake, and Return. Okay, now let's take a look at Weasel. I wonder what this thing's going to do for me. Little Cup. What's it do in Little Cup? Better than most Pokemon is its water type, makes it only weak to grass and electric. It parts the great move pool. But its defenses are really bad. What is Water Veil? It cannot be burned. Honestly, I think I may just have to go Choice Band here. Like, the attack stat isn't the best, but this is a decent speed stat. I mean, it could be a Baton Passer, but I don't really think that's going to be of benefit to this team. Yeah, I don't think so, because I want to lead with Stantler for the Intimidate boost. You know what? Yeah, I'll go Choice Band here. Choice Band. Alright, so my moves. Dude, Return? That is a interesting move choice. Waterfall or Sucker Punch? I'll give this thing Brick Break. Aqua Jet. And Waterfall. Alright, team's done. Gotta exit the emulator and reload the game. All right, let's get started with our first match of the day. Oh, better make a poll. How many times will I win the World Leaders Tournament today? Under 2, 2 to 3, over 3. Alright, so yeah, Stantler is going to be the lead. Just because having Intimidate on the first Pokemon could be useful. Plus, I could always switch it out and reactivate Intimidate if I need to. Flying type leader Trust. I mean, you might be correct, because there is a 50-50 chance I face Faulkner in round 2. But it looks like today I'm facing Clay. I need to remember to look at the speed stats of everything. Oh, right. Okay. Speed stats. 150, 158. Oh, wait, no. This is with Choice Scarf, too. So let me pull out the calculator here. 158 times 1.5. 237 speed. This probably outspeeds everything in the World Tournament. I think this even outspeeds, like, Surge's Electrode. And 150. Oh, interesting. The Sailor and the Weasel are the same speed. Yeah, this is a very frickin' fast team. That's one thing going for it. Honestly, I think right away he's probably going to go for Swords Dance because of that Intimidate drop. I'm going to go for Earthquake. Interesting. Also with return, I did make sure I had max friendship this time. Go lurk. Okay, go lurk. Do I think this thing has only attacking moves, so I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch. Alright. Alright, I think next, since we have Choice Band with Weasel, I think we should send out Weasel right away. I mean, we could be in a tiny bit of trouble if he does send out Seismitoad, but I don't think he will. Okay, we're good. Does this thing have a Ice Shard? It does. He wasn't going to use that anyway. Dude, that thing lived at, like, low health. Am I going to live this? Nope. We're fine, though, because, Crocodile outspeeds everything. Like, in the whole tournament. Oh, yeah, unless that happens, but I'm pretty sure I can survive this. Oh my god. I did not think he was going to do that much damage. Okay, that was really close. Oh, man. I'm impressed, though, that Weasel could not knock out a Mamoswine. Okay, we'll see if we're facing a Flying Leader. Yep. Alright, what's his Pidgeot have? Brave Bird, Heat Wave, U-Turn, and Tailwind. Wait, no, this is the Johto Leader tournament. Hold on, this is the wrong one. This is the right team. Return, Swagger, Double Team, and Air Slash. He's probably going to go for Swagger or Double Team. So I don't think Sucker Punch is the right play. And besides, I outspeed for Snailor. I do outspeed Pidgeot, so I think I'm going to go for Double Edge right away. I knew it. Now the question is, do we stay in? Honestly, I think we should. Yep. Faulkner's Pidgeot is a massive troll in the World Leaders. Xatu. Calm Mind, Psyshock, Store Power Boost. I think it is going to attack. Because, well, yeah, I don't outspeed it. I think I'm going to have to go for Sucker Punch. Darn. I'm just going to keep spamming the move. He'll eventually hit me. Okay, it snapped out of confusion. That's good. Nice. Wello. That outspeeds, so let's see. Facade, Protect, Endeavor. Alright, yeah, just keep going, Sucker Punch. That's not gonna kill, I don't think. Oh, right, Swagger. Dude, his Swagger just let me destroy his whole team. That was bad. That's a really bad play for Faulkner. Is it possible that our first match of the day, we win? But we're either facing Tate or Drayden. Drayden. This might be a little tough. Let's see. His Haxorus outspeeds Stantler. Alright, so since it outspeeds, it's probably not going to go for Dragon Dance. I don't know if the AI views Dragon Dance as a speed control or an attack boosting move. I think it won't go for it right away, so maybe go for Sucker Punch. I mean, I think if I underspeed the opponent, I feel like I kind of have to. Okay, it has Rivalry. Oh wait, doesn't Rivalry cut your attack in half if the opponent's the opposite gender? Because I think Rivalry, if it's the same gender, you get a 50% attack boost. So honestly, I think he will go for Dragon Dance, so honestly, I think I should just go for Double Edge. Oh. Yep, less damage. He has Rivalry. The only other ability it can have is Mold Breaker. Well, at least I know he's locked into it. Sucker Punch. Well, plus the Intimidate helped as well. Okay, I think the next Pokemon I need to send out... Let's see, who could he be sending out? Hydreigon, Flygon, Altaria, Salamence, Strutigan. Okay, Weasel is not really suited for this fight. I mean, I outspeed everything on his team anyway, but what would be the best move to use? Stone Edge? Not Brick Break. His whole team, most of his team is immune to Earthquake. So I'm possibly thinking... I don't know. It's kind of tough here. I would probably have to... It really depends, because his Flygon resists Stone Edge. But if I can get a Moxie boost... I think I need to have Weasel do chip damage, because Weasel's not really suited for... I think he's only really suited for Flygon. Okay, I'm gonna hope he has Flygon. Yes! Okay, that's like the only Pokemon I have a decent chance against. Oh, it does outspeed, so I'm gonna have to go for Aqua Jet. Draco Meteor. You know, I think that's fine. I should be able to get the KO from here, I think. And even if I don't, that Flygon has an all-special set except for U-Turn. So let's see. My most powerful move would be Crunch. Let's see, 80 stab. Yeah, Crunch is my most powerful move. But now I'm locked into it. I think worst case scenario is he has Hydreigon. Altaria. Dude, okay. Roost, Perish Song, Cotton Guard, Draco Meteor. Wow, that's a bad moveset. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding. I essentially need a crit at this point. Like, I have to get a crit. Oh, oh, no. Okay, yeah, I essentially need a crit or I'm screwed. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, I need a crit now. If I don't get it this turn, I'm dead. Crit, come on, crit. Well, we're dead, because even if we get the crit on the next turn, we can't beat the Flygon. Yep, Yep, we're dead. We were not suited for Drayden at all. That's just a punch in the face. Honestly, maybe I should have gotten Weasel like Ice Fang or something. But then again, you saw how that Flygon knocked me out, right? Because it outsped. Even if I had Ice Fang, I would have died in one hit. Oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and make a new one. New team. Alright, who's our first Pokemon gonna be? Wow, okay. Wow, what a great start. Honestly, I'll probably end up using normal gem sturdy explosion on this thing. Galvantula, I've never played with that. I have no idea if that's any good, but it's a bug type, so probably not good. Steelix, okay, we actually get something good. I mean, its offensive abilities aren't the best, but it's essentially the best we got. I'm really hoping we're not facing a fire user. Oh man, that'd be bad. Alright. Magnemite. Little Cup, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon. I mean, special attack is really good. It might be a better idea to go special attack here. Oh, wait. Is Explosion? It's a physical move, so honestly, Self-Destruct or Explosion wouldn't be that good at all. Honestly, I think we may have to go either Choice Specs, Eviolite, or Choice Scarf. Honestly, I don't think Choice Scarf is going to let it outspeed things much. Honestly, I think Eviolite's probably the best thing to do. And maybe give it Charge Beam? Let that go Choice Specs. I don't know, I'm kind of torn between Eviolite and Choice Specs here. But honestly, we should just give it Eviolite. What's a plus special attack minus speed nature? Quiet nature. Yeah, I'm gonna give this thing a sturdy. Alright, let's see. I want perfect speed and attack. And my moves are going to be Volt Switch, which I know is a special move. Hidden Power. Yeah, Hidden Power Fire is a pretty good hidden power. Flash Cannon. And Thunderbolt. Alright, next Pokemon is Galvantula. Rarely used. It has been said you can't judge a book by its cover, but Galvantula doesn't seem to get the memo because what you see is what you get. This electrifying arachnid, sporting good special. Let's see, 97 special attack, 108 speed. Wow, okay. All out attacker, Thunder, Bug Buzz, HP Ground, Giga Drain. Honestly, yeah, I think we might have to go a bit risky with this thing. Try and get every ounce of special attack we can get. I think I'll go for that strat. Galvantula. Mid-nature. Compound Eyes. Oh, that's the ability that... I think it... Oh, it boosts your accuracy. Oh, okay, so that's why it runs Thunder. So let's see, that would turn a 70% accurate move into a 91% accurate move. Okay, that is really good. Yeah, I'm going to go choice specs here. Alright, and then my moveset is going to be Thunder, Bug Buzz, Hidden Power. You know what? Probably Giga Drain as well. Yeah, I think so. Alright, now we need to look at Steelix. Probably going to be one of our better Pokemon. Are you? Large, Silver, and Sleek. Uh-huh. Reliable Steel Ground type. It boosts 9 resistance to immunities while on Astonishing base 200 defense, backed by a great 75 HP. The Premier Wall. Defensive or Cutsap Berry. Wait, Holder moves first in its priority bracket when at quarter max HP or less, single use. You know what? If I'm going to have explosion strats on this, I think I might want Steelix in the lead. I think so, yeah. I'm going to go Cutsap Berry strats here. A Staff Berry. Dude, this thing gets Sheer Force, the hidden ability? That's interesting. Honestly, I think putting EVs into its speed is a giant waste of time, so I'm actually going to put EVs into its defense and its HP. Actually, you know what? No. Its attack and HP. That's what I'm going to do. And then my moveset is going to be Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Explosion. Steelix can explode. Yeah, the Onyx Steelix line can learn self-destruct and explosion. I actually know this for a fact. It does because in challenge mode, Clay's Onyx uses a normal gem boosted explosion. But I'm going to go for Custop Berry instead of a normal gem because a Custop Berry, when I'm at a quarter HP or less, I get to use a move one time in a higher priority bracket, so I could outspeed the opponent. I actually used that berry on a Gigalith in another team that also had Explosion. That team won me 3 world tournaments. Like, it was really good. Alright, so I'm going to reset right here, because I've noticed sometimes when I resave after losing a tournament, it's like the exact same people. So I'm going to reset so that way it's somebody different. Yeah, I know the stream is generally later in the day than my other streams, but that was because I had a worse shift at work today. Wake. Let's see if Crasher Wake is even in the roster today. Oh, he is in the roster. He's fighting Misty. Oh, we're fighting Winona. Hey. Our team is pretty well suited for a flying type. That's funny. Winona's Altaria is super bad in Hoenn leaders. Its only attacking move is, like, Fire Blast, I think. Or no, it was Dream Eater. Okay, time to look at stats. 50, 86, 176. Wow, okay. So, yeah, I outspeed everything on her team. Sky Attack, Cotton Guard, Dragon Dance, Earthquake. Honestly, I think I'm going to go for a Stealth Rock right away. Also, here's the other thing. Starting in Gen 5, Self-Destruct and Explosion no longer cut the opponent's defense in half to effectively double their base power. It quit doing that in Gen 5, so it's a lot less good. Alright, how much is Heavy Slam going to do? Man, I really wish I gave this thing Roar or something. Honestly, I need to switch to a special attacker right now. I predict this thing is going to go for Earthquake. So, I'm going to switch to Galvantula here. Because at least Galvantula's bug typing makes it neutral to ground. I need to get rid of it with a special move. Plus, it never used Dragon Dance yet. Okay. Thunder. Get wrecked. Oh, that is gonna kill. What? Okay, I am, how did that live? Oh, I mean, its attack stat isn't that good. Oh, right, I forgot, I'm stupid. The electric typing makes me neutral to flying. Right, okay. I completely forgot about that. If this was pure bug type, that would have been absolutely dead. Okay, yeah, so just keep spamming Thunder. I outspeed everything on Winona's team. And with Compound Eyes, Thunder is 91% accurate, so it's only a 9% miss chance. Hey, you were right on Honchkrow. Also, the one advantage of Stealth Rock is it can break sturdy users, which is really good. Yeah, I effectively had to switch out to Galvantula because its defense was boosted so high. Alright, Volkner or Skyla? Please be Skyla. Yes. 2 flying types in a row. And if you guys are wondering if, like, having my random Pokemon be Eevee trained is unfair, it technically isn't. Starting in the Kanto Leaders tournament, all of these people have Eevee trained Pokemon, so it just levels the playing field. Okay, this thing I am definitely going to want to switch. Let's see, it's going to go for Scald, but I think it... Oh my god, Mariah, that scared me. I thought you donated. Oh, man. Hey, Mariah, thanks for the 10 months. Alright, should I go Stealth Rock? Because I don't think I want to do a clean switch. Let's see, let me look at the speed. My Galvantula is 176 speed, right? It is. I outspeed everything on her team. She has no ground types. Okay, honestly, I think it is worth going for a Stealth Rock. Well, rip the outspeed idea. Too bad you can't stack those things. How much does Heavy Slam do? Probably not much, because of this water resist steel thing. Alright, Custop Berry. A massive explosion. Although now everything's going to be outspeeding me, which is not good. So I might actually have to send in Magnemite to do damage instead and save Galvantula for later. Oh, God. Gravy. Oh, that thing has White Herb. White Herb superpower. I mean, I did give this thing Sturdy, so I should be able to survive a hit. Okay, yeah, so... How many turns has Tailwind been up? Let's see. There was the one turn it used Tailwind. There was the turn where it hit me with Scald. There was the turn where it blew up. And I think this is turn 4. I think Tailwind only lasts 5 turns. So I do not want to go Volt Switch. Thunderbolt. Volkner might have been easier. Debatable. Maybe. The only thing that's making this hard is the Tailwind. As soon as I let the Tailwind expire, I'm good. Wow, that actually defeated it. Okay, the Tailwind's gone. Wait, that thing doesn't have it, does it? Okay, thank God it does not have that move. Alright, Tailwind's gone. The question is, do I think Thunder is gonna one-shot? My hidden power is ground, so yeah, no. Thunder is my most powerful move. It did get chip damage from Stealth Rock, so I think it will. Let's go. Yeah, that Tailwind made things really complicated. I actually was surprised it used Tailwind. I actually thought the Swan, I had to look. I actually thought the Swanna was going to use Scald turn 1. Rourke or Wake? Let's see if it's Wake. It's Wake. Man, Yummy, you're pretty good at guessing these things. The only stage a Jumpluff is intimidating. Yep. I'm just glad we're not facing any fire types in this tournament, because this team is not suited for fire types. Let's see. Oh my god, that Floatzel outspeeds Jolt. It outspeeds Galvantula by 1. That is insane. Yeah, John, I almost won the last tournament. I made it to the finals, but my team was not suited for Drayden. Drayden destroyed me in the final round. Okay, so it's not really worth going for Stealth Rock against this kind of team, so I think right away I'm going to go for... Heavy... I think Earthquake might be the better move here. Empoleon 100%. We'll see. I'm actually kind of upset that didn't kill. I underspeed everything. Here's the question. Is it worth it using You know what? It is. I'm not going to use the Custop Berry for Explosion. I'm going to use Earthquake, because I don't really like switching into Pokemon blindly. So I'm going to see... Okay, Empoleon. Hydro Pump, Blizzard, Grass Knot, Feather Dance. Oh, just keep going with it. Yep. At least I know who to switch into now. Man, Yummy, seriously, you keep trying to guess these things? Okay, I underspeed with Magnemite. But then again, there is the chance he has Gastrodon. Gastrodon would be a worst-case scenario. I don't want to lock myself into Thunder spamming, so I'm going to use Magnemite for now. The Empoleon, I don't think... Oh. I did not mean to use that move. Let's see how much it does. That is not what I meant to do. Alright. Giga Drain. What? I did not expect it to do that little damage. I mean, I get it's neutral, but oh my god. Okay, who's the last Pokemon? Gyarados. Okay, that's probably the best case scenario. Oh, it does have Earthquake, but I have Sturdia. But do I think Thunderbolt is going to one-shot? I think it will. I have my EVs put into special attack. Gyarados is your second guess? Sure it was. Come on. Oh, right. Oh! I died again. Okay. I did not expect Giga Drain to do that little damage. That was definitely a mistake, though. What I should have done was just use Thunder. I just thought I would have killed the Empoleon and healed a little bit. The Volt Switch cost you? It 100% did. I still could have won that, though, if I didn't go for Giga Drain. I mean, this team was essentially doomed to any Fire-type leaders. Oh, I haven't been, There we go. Okay. Let's, see who we get. Alright, I guess, we'll put the Eviolite on that thing. Klinklang. I have never used Klinklang before. I don't really know what that Pokemon is like. Alright, who's our third? Zoroark. Okay. Goofy-ass team. It sure is. Honestly, I might want Zoroark to be the lead, because if I can get Zoroark to turn into Klinklang, Klinklang resists a lot of... Well, what do I want to take the form of, though? Let's see, our weaknesses are, like, bug and fighting. I think it's just bug and fighting. Yeah, just bug and fighting in this game. So maybe turning ourselves into Wartortle could prevent bug... Well, turning ourselves into Klinklang could prevent a bug move. Yeah, probably transform into the water type, yeah. Hey, Shadow. How's the rando? I lost in the final round 2 separate times. The second time, though, was definitely because of player error. The first time was just because we weren't really suited for Drayden. Niche Wall Breaker. Yeah, its offensive stats are really good. It's just lower defenses. Yeah, 100% choice specs for this thing. Alright, so what's the plan here? Timid nature. Alright, I'm going to give this thing specs. Alright, perfect stats. I'm going to give myself speed and special attack. Alright, and my moves. Are Night Days and Dark Pulse the same base power? 85. 40% to lower the target's accuracy. Yeah, I'm gonna go for higher risk. Flamethrower. Focus miss. And there is a niche use for Trick where I could give the opponent the choice specs and just block it permanently. You know what? I'll do it. It might come in handy. Maybe. Into a setup move would be fire. That would be, yeah. Yeah, it could come in handy. All right, next up, Cling Clang. Cling Clang has always been a very odd Pokemon. Let's see. 100 attack, 115 defense, 90 speed. Wow, okay, this thing is interesting. Clear body, that is awesome. That is definitely my ability. Cling Clang. Let's see, what's shift gear? Raises speed by 2 and attack by 1. Gear grind. It's 2 times in 1 turn, so it's effectively a 100 power move. Then wild charge, return, it could run substitute. Plus and minus. Yeah. Are there like better like steel physical moves besides a gear grind? Not really. That's its only. Yeah, that's its only physical steel move. Okay, that unfortunate. All right, so yeah, let's go adamant, clear body. All right, so my moveset will be shift gear, gear grind, wild charge, probably return, yeah. Yeah, I'll go leftovers, yeah. It seems like the good, wise idea. All right. War Turtle. We're definitely giving this thing Eviolite. Oh my god, I spelled it wrong. NU. Has access to the rare rapid spins, arguably the best user of the movement. NU, as Foresight allows it to even spin against ghosts. Eh. Plus, I don't think in this game, rapid spin raises your speed. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go pure offensive with this thing. This is not a good suggested moveset for at least this kind of thing. Other builds? Let's see. Other options. Refresh can be used to heal War Turtle of status. Surf is an option to use over Scald if you do not want the Scald burn chance. Check out the Gen 4 builds? Sure. Nothing. Oh, it's Gen 3 set. Yeah, this thing doesn't really have much going for it at all. If only. If only this thing had Shell Smash and, yeah, I don't think this thing got Shell Smash game, did it? No, it didn't get it till later games. It's the balanced attacker, that's for sure. I like the Gen 3 defensive one. Surf, Seismic Toss, Toxic, Protect. You know what? Let's go full, Degenerate strats. Sure, let's Let's do this build. Going Eviolites. Well, you know what? Let's go. Can I go leftovers? Or I think I'm going to go Eviolite for this one. All right, I'm going to give myself max HP, defense, or special defense. Change protect for rest? I think so, yeah. Let's go full degenerate. Surf. Seismic toss. Wait, can it? Yeah, it can learn it. The only way it learns seismic toss, though, in Gen 5 is you have to transfer it from Gen 3 with that move. But it's totally feasible. It's not like this thing knows an egg move. Alright, so yeah, Eviolite, everything else looks good. Yep. I really hope we don't need to use War Turtle much, because that is not good. It's not a good Pokemon. Make sure War Turtle is third. Wait, do I need to reset? Oh, no, it's a different team. Okay. Price. I did give Zoroark Flamethrower, so we should be good, but a decent chunk of his team is, water type. Well, his Dugong could have thick fat. Oyster 48%. Okay, 172, 142, 78. Oh, I'm one speed faster than the Weavile. That's good. Question. Do you guys think he's gonna... Actually, he probably would not use Ice Shard because it thinks I'm a water type. I think he's going to go for Earthquake. I think so, yeah. Alright, I'm going... Technically, Focus Blast is the best move here. But I'm going to go a bit safer for this first hit. Yep, I figured. Earthquake. Oh, it's going to go Ice Shard now. I would really like to keep this thing alive. I'm switching to War Turtle. Alright, do I at least outspeed a Mamoswine? I probably don't. 78. I don't outspeed anything on this team. Dude, Price's Mamoswine is so annoying to deal with. Okay, Cloyster. You know what? What's this thing gonna use on me? Icicle Sphere, Rock Blast. It could have Skill Link, but it could have Shell Armor. I'm gonna go Rest, I think. Wow, that does like nothing. Yep, that thing has Skill Link. That thing... Oh, I forgot that thing has King's Rock. You absolute degenerate. Wait, hold on. Doubling the speed. Yeah, that thing's gonna outspeed Zoroark. I can't send in Zoroark right now. Let's see, do I go for a shift gear, or do I go for gear grind? I think, let's see, what's my speed again? 142. Wait, are you guys able to see that? Oh, barely, the timer's in the way. 142. What are its moves again? Icicle Sphere, Rock Blast. It's not going to go for Explosion. I think it's going to go for Icicle Sphere, but Steel does resist. But honestly, the flinch chance could be bad. I think I'm going to have to go Gear Grind here. Hold on, what's the chance of a flinch with a 5-hit move with King's Rock? Isn't it like 60%? Oh my god. You know what? It's actually a very good thing I used Toxic on that. That was a really good idea. Well, at least I got rid of it. Yeah, Toxic was a great idea. Alright, who are you going to send out? Fortunately, I do outspeed everything else. Okay, I'm going to have to Focus Blast here. I hate this game. Focus Miss. Of course, it's always the Focus Miss. Dude, that is ridiculous. This is an actual good team. Price literally does extremely cheesy strats, like King's Rock Icicle Sphere. That's like a 60% flinch chance. The Focus Blast definitely... I think it definitely would have killed it, too. Dude, I don't... It's one thing losing a round due to a bad decision. Losing a round due to cheese like that, like, my god. The War Turtle did help, though, but I was essentially just screwed. But dude, he just kept flinching me nonstop. Alright. Team number 4. Who do we got today? Okay, Skitty. Yeah, okay. Looking great so far. Okay, why does this hate me now all of a sudden? Oh my Oh my god. Someone please donate and kill this team. Someone please kill this team. The rule is, though, I have to try. 'Cause otherwise it wouldn't be fun. Yeah, I'm screwed. What's this thing like to... Best not spend too much time. Hey, Game Dev, I really hope you do not donate with this team. This team is so good. Alright, Skitty. I'm gonna go Adamant Nature with this one. Wow, that is... Oh. Wonder Skin. Hold on, what's Wonder Skin? It has the accuracy of all status moves targeted at the bearer. Oh, that's dumb. Doesn't get Endeavor? No, it does not. Sadly. Anti-lead. Normalize. Normalize Sucker Punch would be kind of interesting. You know what? I'm gonna go normalize here. Alright, I'm gonna go max speed, max attack. My moves are going to be fake out, return. Thank you, John. Thanks. Thanks for saving me. Alright, let's add that to the death counter. Your team is killed now. Thanks. Oh my god. Oh man. Okay. Who do we have this time? Celio. Okay. Not bad. Probably a similar situation with War Turtle, but it's probably better than that. I do not know about that thing. Lilligant. Okay, Quiver Dance, Pedal Dance. Let's go. Well, I guess Game Dev technically killed this team, too. Come on, man. I mean, you both tried to help, but I'm willing to bet Game Dev just got rid of this team, and now I'm going to get an even worse team. I can guarantee it. But yep, this team's dead. Okay. Alright, who is our real team going to be? Oh my god, dude. If this ends up being all first stages again, I'm going to be mad. But hey, at least Bulbasaur gets sleep powder. That's something. Litwick. Okay, Litwick is actually good. I used Litwick on a previous team. It's actually really good. But I would like a fully evolved, please. Jellicent. Okay, at least I get something. This is a funky-ass type of team. Yeah, Litwick is really good. I believe it's because it gets... What did I use it for last time? I think it was Destiny Bond. Yeah, it was 100% Destiny Bond. Alright, this is our team then. Yeah, Dark type isn't going to be the best. That's for sure. Dude, if it just gave you Fiona, I'd die of laughter. Well, I think Fiona is not allowed in the World Tournament anyway, so I'd have to re-roll, because some Pokemon are banned. Okay, why in the hell would you go Choice Scarf Sleep Powder? My god, that is stupid. I'm going Eviolite on that thing. I don't want Eviolite for Litwick. I'll probably give Litwick Focus Sash, because Focus Sash Destiny Bond is really good. Little Cup, that's why. I'm sure you could just switch out to something else, too. Alright, I'm gonna give this thing max speed and max attack, or special attack. Alright, and then my moveset is going to be Sleep Powder, Leaf Storm, Sludge Bomb, Hidden Power Fire. Oh yeah, speaking of banned Pokemon, earlier in the stream, I actually rolled a Rayquaza, and since Rayquaza's banned, I had to do something else. Alright, Bulbasaur's done. Okay, Litwick. Actually, wait, no. I used Litwick for Trick Room purposes. You know, I could go Trick Room Destiny Bond as well. Oh, this thing doesn't get Destiny Bond. Oh, no, I was thinking of Ghastly. This thing's good because of Trick Room. Right. Forgot about that. Does this thing get Memento? Okay, it does get Memento. So I'll use Trick Room, Focus Ash, Memento. That's what I'll use. Give Bulbasaur Sludge. Why would I give it Sludge over Sludge Bomb? I meant Black Sludge. Oh. I don't know. Leftovers is a pretty busted item, and it's... Alright, I don't want to give this thing Speed EVs because of Trick Room reasons. So I think I'll split this between... I don't really need EVs in anything else other than special attack. Isn't Black Sludge still just 1/16th, though? Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, Trick Room, Memento. It's 1/8? Oh, okay. That's actually pretty good. Alright, I'll switch its item to Black Sludge. Alright, so... yeah, Focus Ash for the Litwick. Alright, Jellicent. Oh, okay, this thing's actually really good. Let's see. Thanks to a stat distribution typing Water Absorb, it stands out as one of the best answers to rain offense. Wow, this thing has a lot of different options. What? Taunt, Will-O-Wisp, Recover, Nightshade? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to use it for that reason. I may go Choice Specs? Honestly, dude, this thing's offense. Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to go Choice Specs here. They're playing it as a tank. Yeah, I understand that. It's just, it's not going to really work for this kind of thing. Actually, no, go Timid Nature here. Alright, keep Water Absorb. Choice Specs. Alright, so I think my moveset... and this thing learns Scald. Yes, it can. I'm going to go Scald. Shadow Ball. Oh, this thing learns Water Spout. Oh, that's even better. Water Spout, Shadow Ball. Another good one. Probably Blizzard. And probably Energy Ball. I think Scald, Shadow Ball, Giga Drain, Blizzard. I think I'll stick to Energy Ball. Yeah, I'm going to stick to Energy Ball. Alright, team's done. After killing 2 previous teams, I can finally continue. I do appreciate the killing that Skitty team. That was legitimately one of the worst teams I've ever rolled in one of these. I don't think it was even close. There wasn't even a middle... well, there was a middle stage called Swadloon, but that's effectively a Unova Silcoon. Alright, I think it's going to be the best idea to lead with Litwick. Yeah, because I want to have Trick Room set up. Yeah, Litwick first. The plan will be Trick Room into Memento. Okay, this is the same team. I gotta reset. I don't know why it does this sometimes. I think it has to do with PK Hex. Flannery. Oh, okay. You know, Shadow Stitch should really try this out at some point. It's actually a lot of fun. You kind of have to know about competitive a little bit, but I have been starting to learn about competitive sets. And having to think of my own. This is not really a good lead for a Trick Room setup. That's one of the slowest Pokemon in the game. 31 speed. Dude, if I use Trick Room, Torkoal's gonna outspeed everything. Let's see. 36, 96, 123. Okay, what do I... This thing is gonna go for Earthquake. Okay, I think I need to switch. This is really awkward. Well, I could go into Bulbasaur and Sleep Powder into... Nah, switch to Jellicent. I gotta switch. What? Well, honestly, I think any of its moves would have killed. I assumed Earthquake. It doesn't matter. Oh wait, Water Spout's gonna be less power, but I think with Choice Specs, this should still knock it out. Yep. Chandelure. Okay, that is gonna outspeed. Flamethrower, Flame Charge. Honestly, here's what I'm thinking. Bulbasaur is not good against this team. I'm thinking of sacking Bulbasaur, switching to Litwick, setting up a Trick Room, Memento, then continue the sweep with Jellicent. Because the only other Pokemon on our team that I do not outspeed, or that I do outspeed, is Camerupt. So if I set up Trick Room, I should be safe, assuming no Camerupt. This is why I said Scald over Water Spout. Water Spout had a higher ceiling, okay? That's why I was going for it. Okay, I'm gonna sack Bulbasaur. Actually, it's gonna live, right? Well, now it's gonna matter. I don't outspeed this thing. Yeah. Alright, Litwick. I have to hope for no Camerupt, though. You know what? I may as well... You know what? Yeah, I may as well, do some chip damage. Okay, please do not have Camerupt. That Camerupt has Fissure? Interesting. Chip damage. Yeah, just a little chip damage. Okay, Blaziken, thank you. Okay, yeah, sacking Bulbasaur was definitely the right play, but that Torkoal's one of the slowest Pokemon in the entire World Tournament. Trick Room would have let Torkoal outspeed everything. That was like one of the only Pokemon I could not use Trick Room on. Alright, we're either facing Norman or Elisa. I would prefer... Who would I prefer? I don't really know. Well, I guess we're fighting Norman. 2 Hoenn leaders. There's a chance we might fight all Hoenn leaders this run. Look, 1 down. Okay, his slowest Pokemon is 111. I think Jellicent outspeeds that. So that means with Trick Room, the Exploud and the Bouffalant would outspeed. So going Trick Room is a little risky, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Also, because of a Truant. Question, should I Fire Blast right away? Because he's either... Well, the eject button's going to make him switch. Do I... It's a free turn, but, like, should I use Fire Blast or go for Memento? Fire Blast? I'll go, okay. Son of a bitch. Okay, now I'm going Memento. Well, I did lose a turn of Trick Room over that. Okay, Night Slash failed. That should count for the Truant turn. You know what? I'm gonna try and do as much as I can with Bulbasaur first, because Bulbasaur has the most amount to gain from Trick Room, because Jellicent does outspeed a couple of things. But I think for slacking specific... You know what? I need to get rid of that slacking. That's impressive. Eject button. Okay. That I do not want to be out on. I'm gonna switch. Do I outspeed Sawsbuck? No, I do not. Okay, Trick Room's gone. That's not good. Oh boy. Okay, you absolute idiot. What? Does that thing only have Sap Sipper? Hold on, I'm looking this up. Chlorophyll or Sap Sipper? It was a 50-50 chance. He had Sap Sipper. Oh, man. Well, I am 100% screwed. I'm just wasting turns to waste turns at this point. I mean, I probably should have gone for Sludge Bomb, but I assumed I was going to die. Oh my god. I'm still pissed off at that Fire Blast miss. That cost me a turn of Trick Room. And here's the thing, you know how that slacking lived? That Fire Blast would have done enough chip damage. And I would have killed it. God dang, dude. I am not doing too good today. I'm really not doing good today. Okay. Who is our first team? Oh, 28 deaths. Who's our first teammate? Golbat. You know, Golbat defensively is pretty decent. Seriously, we're going all mid-stage flying types? Girafarig. Okay, Girafarig is actually a pretty decent Pokemon. This is a really odd team. Really odd team. Still, if that Sawsbuck didn't have the 50-50, I would have put it to sleep, then I would have used Sludge Bomb. Honestly, though, I was still potentially screwed, but it would have given me a chance. No need to kill the team this time. Honestly, Game Dev, you would have killed it if this thing had, like, Articuno on it. You would have killed it. Alright, let's take a look at Golbat. Honestly, I kind of like this move set right here. I think 3 Sludge Bombs would have killed it. Probably, yeah. I was trying to sleep powder it, though, because I assumed it was going to start attacking. I would have killed if there was any good Pokemon. Dude, you killed the team. Well, I guess you killed that last team. I mean, John killed the bad team. Alright, Impish Nature plus Defense. Gonna go Inner Focus. Eviolite. Alright, so our moveset is going to be... Change Taunt for Super Fang? I think so, yeah. Super Fang. Roost. Brave Bird. Toxic. Alright, let's take a look at what Tranquil has to offer. Alright, it's got 2. No moveset available. Big packs. Prevents other Pokemon from lowering its defense. Critical hit ratio is raised by 1 stage. This Pokemon's attacks do 1.25 times on same gendered or 0.75 on opposite gender. Check X and Y. Nope. Sun and Moon. Nope. Scarlet and Violet. Dude, nobody uses this thing. Doesn't surprise me. Like, why would anybody use this thing? Well, I guess we gotta go ahead and make a moveset. Honestly, just because we can get Super Luck, I'm thinking we should hold a Scope Lens and try and use some high crit moves. Like, I think Air Slash is a high crit move. No, that's a flinch. Air Cutter? Yeah, Air Cutter is the high flinch. Or the high crit move. Like, Air Cutter, Scope Lens, and Super Luck. What is the chance of a crit with that? If I remember correctly, I know in BDSP, Cyrus's Honchkrow had Super Luck, Scope Lens, and Air Cutter, and I believe that gets it to a +4 crit modifier, and that makes it a guaranteed crit, I think. Tailwind? I mean, this thing I can definitely put Tailwind on this thing, too. Yeah, that'd be a good backup strat. Alright, yeah, I'm going Scope Lens. Oh, the timer just reached the 10-hour mark. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Tailwind. Air Cutter. I don't think this thing knows any other, like, high crit moves. I guess Razor Wind, but that is a garbage move. I'll teach Return. Egg moves. Bestow, Hypnosis. What is Bestow? Gives the users held on to the target. No. Hypnosis, Lucky Chant, Morning Sun, Steel Wing, Echoed Voice. You know what? Echoed Voice would be a good one. But then again, that involves turns to set up, though. I kind of... Wait, oh, Air Cutter is a special move. And it says... We have worse special attack, though. But I think going for the higher crit move with Scope Lens and Air Cutter, I think that's the best way to go. You know, it'd be really funny if I decided to give this thing the egg move Hypnosis. Maybe I should give it U-turn too. I don't know. No, yeah, I think Tailwind into U-turn can be a good strat. Heat Wave? Dude, this thing can't learn Heat Wave. Oh, right. I didn't scroll down far enough, apparently. Alright, let's see. Max speed. Max special attack. I should give this thing a modest nature. Alright. Tranquil's done. Now Giraffarig. A bit of a one-trick pony. However, unique second normal typing, 2 immunities, the latter being courtesy of Sap Sipper. Access to Calm Mind and a decent baton pass user. Echoed Voice, Tailwind, Heat Wave, and Air Cutter. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll get rid of U-turn for Echoed Voice. Alright, Giraffarig. I'm going to give this thing Sap Sipper. Leftovers. Yeah, I think Calm Mind Baton Pass is probably going to be the best bet. I could Baton Pass onto Golbat, but the problem is Golbat is a physical attacker. I would have to Baton Pass onto Tranquil. This thing learns Agility, right? It does. Yeah, I don't think this thing would need it with Tailwind. Alright, so for my... Yeah, I'll go Timid Nature for this. And my moves... Baton Pass... Calm Mind. My 2 main moves will be Psychic... I think I'm going to go Thunderbolt. I don't really have any electric coverage on this team. Alright, that should be the team. Can't wait to see this team die again. Look at that. 10-hour mark. We've won Unova, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh leaders. We've only won the Worlds 5 times. Man, Yummy, why do you keep hoping for my demise? Hold on, let me just do a quick reset, just to reset the tournament. Like, why are you hoping for Jasmine when I have, like, flying types on my team? I'm just saying, if Jasmine's on there, you jinxed it, and I'm blaming you. Alright, so yeah, honestly, it's probably the best idea to lead with Giraffarig. I think Golbat should be a last resort. I'm not going to go for Baton Pass by default, unless I'm facing a team where I could benefit from a flying type. Like Silent, for example. And so close to fighting Chili, which I'm sure is your favorite gym leader. Also, I didn't see if Jasmine was on there. I don't think I did. Oh, fun fact, in I think it's either in the Unova leaders or World leaders. It's in Unova. In Unova leaders, Silent's Jumpluff actually has Leech Seed twice on its moveset. For some reason, it has it twice, which is kind of funny. No Jasmine? Okay, I need to look at speed stats. 150, 117, 142. Okay, this thing... Do you guys think this is going to go for Seed Bomb or Crunch? That does have the Grass Gem, but I don't think the AI accounts for the updated base power with the Grass Gem. So I think it might go for Crunch. think it's going to go for Crunch. And I think if it goes for Crunch, I'll live. But I won't live long enough to Baton Pass, though, which is kind of a problem. I think this Pokemon, I'm just going to have to straight up attack. Yeah. Crunch, I knew it. Yeah, I'm not going to live long enough to Calm Mind into Baton Pass. That thing is too fast. That actually did a lot of damage. Ah, wait, why was I worried about it? I had Sap Sipper. But hold on, if the ability activates once, I think Stylen knows that for all of his Pokemon, so none of his teammates are going to go for grass moves. Ferrothorn with Choice Band. I wonder if it's going to go for a shitty move. That thing's speed. 31. Wow, that thing is slow. Alright, I'm going to go for one Calm Mind. I want to see what he does. He could potentially lock himself into a bad move because I'm at low health. Okay. I wonder... Yeah, he's definitely going to switch out because of that. I'm not going to go for Heat Wave. I know for a fact he's going to switch. Wait, what's my... Yeah, I should go for Tailwind. I know for a fact he's going to switch. Wait, what? Okay, he's probably going to switch any minute now. I'm going to go for Air... You know what? I'm going for Air Cutter. I'm sure he's going to switch. What? Is this guy just absolutely retarded or something? He's just going to sit there and take it? Man, I assumed you'd be a lot smarter than this. Hey, look, a crit. Well, I completely wasted that Tailwind. And then again, what's Jumpluff gonna do? Because he chose grass types? Yeah, but... I expect... Because I know usually the AI likes to switch out if it doesn't have a move that can hit. Okay, that time it didn't crit, so I don't think it's a guaranteed crit. Can, hey, John, do you think you can look up what my crit chance is with, Super Luck, Scope Lens, and Air Cutter? What does that raise my crit chance to? Volkner. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. But then again, Sabrina would not have been any better. Alright, good news is I do outspeed Electivire, so I can get off a Calm Mind. I'm gonna have to go for the straight up sweep. Yeah, I've got to go for the straight up sweep. I mean, it could go for Cross Chop, but I'm pretty sure I'll live that. Okay, I don't think it's worth going for Baton Pass. Yeah, just go for the sweep. What? You son of a bitch. Okay. I'm not gonna Baton Pass low speed. I'm just... Do I think Cross Chopper... I think Wild Charge... might kill? I think it will kill. Knew it. What was the held item? It's the Lackberry. I think I'm fucked. I am absolutely fucked. Why do you have to have that item, dude? Why? Just why? Yeah, I think yep, I'm fucked. My God, dude. Honestly, I don't think I need to save when making the new team. So, yep, another death. Dude, it's so dumb I lost that Zoroark team. That was so good. But I kept getting flinched by price. Okay, who's our first one? Ninetales. Is Ninetales good? I think Ninetales might actually be very good. Okay, yeah, that is not. That thing better have some sort of gimmick move that I could take advantage of. Oh, my Tyranitar. Nice. Ninetales and Sun. Right, doesn't that thing have Drought? Honestly, I think if it has Drought, I might actually have Tyranitar be the lead, just because I think its only ability is Sandstream. I don't think it can do anything else. Okay. I'm going to look at Tyranitar's stat first. OU. It's one of the most defensive Pokemon in Black and White OU, thanks to Sand. Oh, it has Unnerve as a hidden ability. But I think having Sand might actually help. Copycat Roar. Please be trolling. Copal. Reduces super effective from fighting. From Bug. Kingler Calc isn't giving me the crit chances. Here, I'll look this up. Crit modifier. That's Gen 1. Alright, it depends on the stage modifiers. Alright, Gen 5. Let's see. Moves with a high crit ratio. In Gen 2, it was +2. Okay, so that's +1. Super Luck, that's also +1. Scope Lens, that's +1. So +3. So +3 in Gen 5 is a 33% crit chance. But if this was Gen 6 onwards, it would have been a guaranteed crit. So yeah, Tranquil only had a 1 in 3 chance to crit. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's possible to get a guaranteed crit chance in 2 through 5. It wasn't until Gen 6 onwards where a +3 would always crit. That's why Cyrus's Honchkrow in BDSP always crit, because it had Air Cutter, Super Luck, and Scope Lens. It had a guaranteed crit. But in this game, it was only 33%. Darn. Scared of that. Honestly, I don't want to go with one of these berries right here, because I think that's too situational for the World Tournament, so I think I don't know would be a good item. All right. I'm not going to go Pursuit. Crunch Earthquake. Okay, why the hell would I give this thing a special move? I mean, it could still use a special move. Focus Sash? That might be a better one. Yeah. You know, yeah, so let's go superpower. I don't know. I think I might want to save Focus Sash for Riolu in case it has some sort of gimmick I could use. I think for now, though, I'm going to give this thing a choice band. I can always change that. All right, let's look at Ninetales. OU. Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Sunny Day. Okay, Sunny Day with Drought. I don't think there's going to be many instances of a weather user, so I think I can just ignore that. All right, Drought. Does this thing get any other kind of move? Does it learn Solar Beam? Yes, it does. All right, Solar Beam it is. Inferno. No. Heat Wave, X, Flamethrower, Flame Burst, Fire Spin, Fire Blast. Extra Sensory. I think that's an egg move. Dark Pulse. I'm pretty sure that's an egg move as well. Let me, I want to make sure I'm not combining illegal egg moves. Oh, what? This thing gets Nasty Plot? You know what? Fuck that. Let's see. Oh, Dark Pulse is a tutor move, and Extra Sensory is an egg move. Okay, yeah, it can have both. Honestly, I think, would Dark Pulse or Extra Sensory be better? They're the same power, but like, what's better? Dark or... I think Dark coverage might be better for Ghost types. I'm going Dark Pulse. Wait, does Drought make you lose HP in the sun? On Switch and it summons Sunny Day. Oh, I might be thinking of another ability. I might be thinking of Dry Skin. I don't know. It's Charizard's hidden ability. What's Charizard's hidden ability? It has an ability that makes it takes damage in the sun, but it makes its stats do better. Oh, dude, my timer start over? Now, what's that ability I'm thinking of, though? I don't remember. Oh, well, let's look at Riolu. Oh, Prankster. Damage... Pokemon non-damaging moves have their priority increased. Roar. Copycat Roar. Yeah, I think that looks like its main moves. Honestly, this thing doesn't really need much speed with Prankster, so I think I'm going to give my other EVs to my HP stat. Yeah, I know Copycat's boosted by Prankster. Protect, Copycat. roar, and I think I jump kick. All right, I think my team's ready to go. You know what I always notice, though? Whenever I do get wins in the World Tournament, the teams that I have that win in the World Tournaments always have a first stage Pokemon on it, and 2 good ones. So this team might actually do good. Oh, come on! Why? I just made the team! You son of a bitch! Why would you do that to me? I probably wouldn't have even won the first round anyway. Oh my god, dude. You could have been a bigger asshole and waited for me to actually get to the finals and do that. You would have been a much bigger asshole if you did that. Honestly, you just saved me some time. Back to the drawing board. Apparently, game dev loves it when I do planning. Okay, who do we got? I really hate you. I really hate you, dude. I really fucking hate you. Flygon. Okay, I think Flygon's actually pretty good. Grimer. Okay, yep. Yep. You know, why don't you kill this team, too? This team has a Flygon on it. Obviously, it's really good. The payoff is always gold. Great. All right, Spinnerack. Let's see. Boosting Sweeper. You know what's interesting? This thing has Baton Pass. I mean, its speed is so bad, but Grimer can explode. That might be its only use in this team. Sniper. If his Pokemon strikes a critical hit, the damage will be multiplied. All right, Life Orb, Sniper. All right, I'm going to go max speed and max attack. I always notice Pokemon in Little Cup tend to have very, very spread out stats. A team made to die. Technically, this is better than that last team. The team that you mercy killed for me. Poison Jack. Crit. 7,100 high crit chance. Yeah, I think go for cross poison. Grimer. Grimer is quite the underrated Pokemon. Has a very high 80 attack and HP. Billy Sticky Hole prevents knockoff. Best Mienfoo counter. This thing could run the... Oh, that is the most Gen 2 moveset I've ever seen. Look at that. Goes focus. What are you trying to say, dude? That's not even English. It'd be really, really funny if I went full Gen 2. Did I go full Gen 2 with this thing? That would be really hilarious, but I don't know. I kind of want to use Explosion. Setup moves aren't really as good in the World Tournament anyway. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going Explosion strats. Focus Ash? I can go Focus Ash instead, but I kind of want to go Focus Ash for Grimer. Either that or Custop Berry, whatever that berry is. Yeah, I guess I can go Eviolite. What is Stench? Pokemon's attacks without a chance to flinch gain a 10% flinch chance. Oh, Poison Touch. Poison Touch is actually an interesting ability. Like Poison Point, but on your contact moves. Dunk Shot. Oh, it's the poison type version of Thunder. Alright, Gunk Shot. Okay, how can this thing learn Shadow Sneak? That is actually kind of funny. Yeah, John, I know you love your priority moves. Alright, Explosion. You know what? I'm not going Eviolite on this thing. I'm going Custop Berry. I've always noticed Custop berries tend to be really good with with Explosion users. As long as I can survive on low health and the berry activates, I can use Explosion. In the World Tournament, honestly, if I invest in defenses, it almost never happens. You know what? I'm going to change my EVs from speed, and I'm going to give myself max HP. Yeah, I'm going to invest in HP for this thing. Okay. Flygon. Underused. 100 attack, 100 speed. Honestly, the 100 speed, I think it's a good idea to go Choice Band here. Outrage. Earthquake. U-turn. Fire Punch. Does this thing, like... see... I don't think Scarf is going to be needed. This thing is already very fast. I'm going to have a plus speed nature and max speed EVs. Can this thing learn Ice Punch? Fire Punch? Yeah, I didn't think so. Can it learn Thunder Punch? It can learn Thunder Punch. You know, fire coverage would be only really be good on like grass and ice types. Yeah, I guess I'll keep Fire Punch. Yeah. I was seriously debating switching Spinarak's Life Orb to be a choice spec. Not choice spec, scope lens. But then again, without Super Luck, it's only going to be a +2 crit modifier, and I believe that would only make my crit chance like 1 in 4, 1 in 5, somewhere around there. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick to Life Orb. Oh boy. I still have a lot of fun with this, though. Alright, so I think what's the appropriate lead? I think... Okay, this is going to be kind of tough. Let me look at the moves again. Look, I didn't fill any of that in. There's, like, no info up there. Let's see. Part of me, should I just lead with my best Pokemon right away? I think I should. Because something I've learned from watching Steve do his Stadium 2 randomizers, it's you pretty much want to lead with your... Wait, I recognize this team. I gotta reset. No, Manyomi, that doesn't count. Sometimes the tournament doesn't, like, reset the leaders that are in it for some reason. I think it has to do with PK Hex somehow. But yeah, anyway. It's oftentimes better to lead with your best Pokemon, because if you don't lead with your best, you're giving the opponent a chance to use a setup move. Chuck, Winona Clay, Volkner, Giovanni, Skyla, Watson. Chuck. You know what? Chuck won't be that bad, because Spinarak quad resists fighting, and Grimer resists fighting. Because Poison resists fighting. I do not like the fact he's going to have a Poliwrath against a Flygon. Waterfall, Belly Drum, Rockslide, Hypnosis. Use U-turn. I don't know, though. He's not going to kill me with Waterfall. He could go Hypnosis, though. You know what? I think I should U-turn. Just get out of here. You know what? I'm gonna hope Grimer lives and use Explosion. Okay. Do a little bit of chip damage. Dude? Alright, if he's gonna go for that strat, I'm gonna send out Spinarak. Okay, here's what I'm thinking of doing. I am thinking of switching into Grimer. It'll hit me with Waterfall. I will barely live. Because, yeah, I'll barely live, because Grimer's defense is okay. And then I'll go ahead and use Explosion, because that Poliwrath is going to be kind of bad. Yeah, I don't want to give this thing a... This thing, could it use Belly Drum at this health? I'm going to switch. Well, then again, what's Spinarak going to do if it's asleep? No. Do not run. Honestly, I think I just got to stay in and just deal with it. My god, dude. Really? Spinarak, wake up. Yeah, you ain't ever waking up from that. Honestly, I think Poliwrath's health is low enough. I should be able to knock it out with Outrage. You know what? Grimer is going to be completely useless as the final Pokemon, so I'm going to send in Grimer. Alright, I don't think this thing's gonna go for hypnosis. I'm going straight for explosion. Okay. Oh, dude, it had damp, you son of a bitch. Okay, I'm going for gunk shot. That thing could have also had water absorb. Nice. Shadow sneak. Please live. Thank you. Man, that cut sap berry got completely wasted. Machamp. Hold on, I never looked at the speed stats. 45, 82, 167. Dude, why do you have to have damp? Okay, I either have to one-shot or get one-shot. Thank God. Okay, I think we should be good. Hitmontop has a very bad moveset. Mach Punch, Feint, Triple Kick, and Bullet Punch. Get the 3-turn? Oh, crap. Okay, we're down to a 50-50 chance. It does not look like this thing has Technician, though. You know what, Game Dev? Let's see if I would have won this. You know, I was kind of really hoping I'd hit myself. You know, Game Dev, that team was probably going to die on its own. Could you have saved that for a much better team? Like, do you really think that team was going to make it to the second round? Okay. This is dumb, dude. You keep killing my teams. Okay, who do we got? Wow. You know, I'm really hoping this Pokemon learns Explosion. You know what? This could be a valid Trick Room user. I really hope it learns Trick Room. Kadabra. Okay, this is the only W Pokemon in this whole team. Okay. Let's see what Dwebble has going for it. Just entry hazards? 30 shell armor. What? If a physical attack hits this Pokemon, defense is lowered by 1 and speed is increased by 1? Wow, that is a stupid ability. Does this thing learn Explosion? No, it doesn't learn Self-Destruct. Shell Smash. You know what? We're going Focus Sash, Shell Smash strats. This thing is going to be a Wish.com version of Cloyster, but I can make it work. Actually, wait, I don't need Focus Sash. I have Sturdy. So in that case, I could go with a much better item. What do I use? Check the NU. Just a Custop berry. Eh. Honestly, I think Eviolite might be the best item for this thing. Let's see, max attack, max speed. I'm gonna give myself Jolly. My moves are gonna be Shell Smash. X-Scissor. Yeah, X-Scissor. I don't want to put Life Orb on this thing because this Pokemon's so slow. Its Sturdy's probably going to activate. I don't think that's a good idea. This Pokemon's just too weak for that. Yeah, Stone Edge. And for some other coverage, maybe, you know what? Maybe Bug Bite. Nah. I'll go Shadow Claw. All right, let's see what Chingling has going for it. Then use Citrus Berry. I think if I'm at low health, it really wouldn't make a difference. All right, let's see. 65 special attack. This thing could go Screen Strat. I don't think that's going to be too useful for this team. Gnosis, Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic Wish. I mm, This thing learned Baton Pass? No. Dude, let me look in the other gens. You know, I kind of like the thought of using Thunder Wave. I'm going to go Choice Specs on Chingling, I think. Wait, can this thing learn Memento? Uh, no, it cannot learn Memento. Can it learn Destiny Bond? No. Darn. All right, I'm going to go Hypnosis, Reflect, Psychic. You know, Icy Wind for speed control might actually help. So honestly, I'm going to get rid of my held item. I'm not going to use specs. I think Trick Room. Uh, Honestly, I think with Shell Smash Dwebble, I don't think it's going to be too useful. Maybe if I lead with Dwebble and I can use Chingling as a backup strat. But the problem is, I think Kadabra has pretty decent speed. But I mean, I guess compared to everything else, it's not going to be good. Maybe if I gave Kadabra minus speed nature and 0 speed EVs and IVs, that might work. You know what? Yeah, let's go Rick Room instead. I think in that case, I want a Focus Sash. But what always helped, though, is having a move that killed myself. Like, I don't have Explosion, Self-Destruct, or Memento. This thing can't even learn U-Turn. Like, I have, like, nothing that I can switch out. I would have to do a literal switch out. Maybe Eviolite on the Kadabra, yeah. Uh... You know what? I think I'll leave Trick Room and then reflect and have the opponent kill me. Yeah, I'll go with that strat. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go to Dwebble, and instead of Eviolite, I'm going to give this thing... You know what? I'm going to give this thing a wide lens. Just because I am using Stone Edge. Okay, let's take a look at Kadabra. Alright, let's see what we got. One of the strongest special attackers in the tier. Also one of the fastest in the tier. Yeah, I think Eviolite might be the way to go. Honestly, either that or Choice Specs. What's Magic Guard? It can only be damaged by direct attacks. I don't know, actually. I mean, 120 special attack is still incredibly good. You know, I'll go Eviolite. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go HP Ground for this thing. Alright, my moveset is going to be Psychic. Signal Beam. Hidden Power Ground. Encore could be a good move. But I plan to use Kadabra last. So I think I'm just going to use a different special move. Like, does this thing learn Thunderbolt? Shockwave. Thunder Punch, Thunder Wave. Yeah, I'll go Shockwave here. Okay, yeah. This is what I'm going to go with. This'll probably be my last team for the day. This might be the first World Tournament Randomizer stream in the last 2 streams that I actually get no World wins. I was close, though, 2 separate times. Like, the last stream, I had 2 wins. The last one before, I had 3 wins. Okay, let me just do a quick reset to reset the tournament. You know what's funny? Or not funny? What's actually great about this team is Dwebble is going to probably be my sweeper, but if Dwebble dies, I can go Chingling, Trick Room, Reflect, and then go Kadabra. Wait, the problem is, though, Kadabra's really fast. Then again, I think Trick Room for some teams. I think for... But no matter what, I'm going to want to use Reflect on Chingling. I think Trick Room is only going to be for the very fast teams. Roxy. Okay. Did you up the special defense or the speed for the Kadabra? I gave Kadabra plus speed minus attack. But yeah, I think Yeah, I mean, there are some teams in here with very fast Pokemon, and I think for that specifically, I may go Trick Room. But no matter what, I'm going to want to use Reflect. That thing has Choice Scarf? Wait, hold on. Alright, so after a Shell Smash, I'd have 234 speed. But then this thing is going to outspeed after a Shell Smash. Honestly, John, it's probably not going to matter. Kadabra is very fast. Honestly, this kind of sucks. I don't think I can go Shell Smash today. I think I just have to go direct Stone Edge. Okay, at least it died. Okay, that's good. I was actually kind of worried. Crobat. Dude, that thing's even faster. Okay, this is a Pokemon I want to use Trick Room on. Then again, it would be kind of bad, like for the other Pokemon, but the Crobat, I think, just hits too hard. Well, then again, just go Icy Wind. Lower its speed. Oh, wait, if I go 190... Hold on, what's my Kadabra speed? Alright, 97, 117, 172. Okay, so yeah, I need to use Icy Wind. So that way I don't need to use Trick Room. Okay, let's do this. Reflect instead? No, I think this is the right choice. Hold on. Do I outspeed that after... No? Okay. Alright, Psychic. Okay, please do not have Drapion. Have a Moongus. Thank you. That thing does not have Focus Sash, thank God. Okay. Please? Its special defense is not that good. Oh. Oh, no. That thing has Foul Play. Should I be concerned about that? Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, one more chance. Sleep only goes up to 3 turns. That was the maximum sleep. You dumb fuck. That was a maximum fucking sleep. How did that live? That thing had to have lived at like 5 HP. You know what? I should have gone Choice Specs. Or Ice Glasses, for that fucking matter. Dude, I get really sour when I don't get a single win. Dude, that was ridiculous. Sleep only goes up to 3 turns. That was a 3-turn sleep. And what sucked is that Scolipede with Choice Scarf, that was one of the only Pokemon that can outspeed Dwebble after a Shell Smash. Well, anyway, thank y'all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. This was a horrible stream. Didn't get any wins. But it just means the series has to keep going. We'll have to try again next week. And hold on, how many times have I won Worlds? 5. I've won Worlds 5 times. So yeah, I'm still at the halfway mark. Anyway, yeah, the next stream will be tomorrow, where Shadow Stitch will actually be joining us. We'll be doing a special stream. We'll be doing Pokemon Black and White with Black Kyurem and White Kyurem. We're both going to race each other with both of those Pokemon. One playthrough only. But yeah, those Pokemon are going to be incredible. Anyway, I will see you all later. Bye.